Ooh, I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice. Shadows of a man faced through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into mornings, just another day. Happy people pass my way. Looking in their eyes, I see a memory I never realized. How happy it made me, oh Mandy. Where you came and you gave without taking. But I sent you away, oh Mandy. Where you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. Hey, TVs, we're having a flashback to, what was that, summer of 78, I think it was. Barry Manilow, that great hit, Mandy. I'm here with Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop saying hi. You going to say hi to everybody? All right, you going to wave? Yay, all right. Oh, my gosh. Look, ladies, there's so many people here. Let's see who's here. Oh, Robin Boston's here. Oh, my gosh, Lady Carol's here. Yay, Amy White is here. Volcanic Ice is here. Oh, Laureen Joy's here, too. Oh, my gosh, this is great. Queen Cola Bobs is here. By the way, shout out to Queen Cola Bob. She is our moderator for the show. Y'all get out of line. She got my permission. You get the boot. No Psychic Bob for you today, so don't be bad. Everybody be nice, all right? It's a spiritual place. Bree is here. Yay. B. LeClaire is here. Hello. Oh, my gosh. Unconditional Love, Infinite Intelligence is here. Wow. Christian Door 1313 is here. Tanya B is here. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Isn't this wonderful? I know. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. Maybe a little later, I'll let you do a reading. Okay. You know, Lamb Chop's going to be at our Saturday psychic development class. He's really taking to psychic work these days. I think he's going to be with us. You know, speaking of the psychic development class, why don't you go over there and sit down just for a minute? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. Speaking of psychic development, yes, Lamb Chop's going to be at our class. When's our class? You need to come to our psychic development class. It's going to be this Saturday. Oops, hold on. My banner went off. Wait a second. I had a banner to advertise it. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Well, somewhere it disappeared. Here it is. All right, sorry. I put it on the screen there. Register for Psychic Bob's Psychic Development class at PsychicBob.com. This Saturday, we're going to be teaching about British spiritualism, how the British mediums connect with spirit, and how you can learn their techniques and improve your mediumship. So I invite all of you, come out and join me and Lamb Chop on this Saturday. We're having our class. It'll be at 12 noon Eastern U.S. time on Zoom. And so what you want to do is just go over to my website, PsychicBob.com, and register. Hey, there's my brother. Brother Mark is in the house. Mark in the house. Hey, most excellent bro. Mark Patterson's in the house. Say hi to him. That's my brother, my actual brother. Yay. Thanks, Mark, for joining us. So anyways, yeah, so our Saturday class is psychic development. And what you want to do is go over to PsychicBob.com. Now, it's only $30 to register. It's 2 hours of training with me. Now, where else are you going to get one of America's top psychics training you one-on-one for that price? You know, really, you can't beat it. I'm really practically giving it away. So I want you guys to go register. Go register today so you get your spot reserved for Saturday. Now, what's going to happen is after you register, it'll send me a notice, and I'm going to put you on the class roster. And on Saturday, I'll send out the link about a half an hour before the class, so around 11:30 a.m. So the class will start at 12, but don't be late. Be there a little early. So 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. For those of you in Europe, it'll be 5 p.m. London Time, 6 p.m. Paris Time. So we hope you guys will come out and join us. Well, golly gee, I think I'm going to have to take off my glasses. I can't see you all. There's a lot of people gathering in the chat. I see Simba's here. There's Kenna Osborne here. Hey, Kenna, good to see you. Kenna, did you get your message last week from the seance on Saturday? I think Doris brought a message over to you. Or was it Rose? One of them. Anyways, go check that out if you haven't seen it. Yay, volcanic ice is here all the way from England. Loving Jesus is here. Yay. Oh my gosh, you guys are so great. I'm so glad to have all of you here today. Well, it's so awesome to be here. By the way, Psychic Bob is always in the fashion zone these days. I love clothing. I love style. And, my darling moderator, Queen Cola Bobs, is so kind to me. I got to show you what she got me. Our outfit today is compliments of her. She got me a new Lacoste shirt. Check that out. Is that cool or what? It's got a big crocodile on it. Ooh, it's really soft. It's like plush. So, anyways, thank you, Queen Cola Bobs. Loving my styling shirt. Whoo, we be styling on a Tuesday. That's right. I'm just so glad you guys are here. Well, this is awesome. And for those of you who are new here, by the way, any new people in the house? Anybody here that's new? Well, if you are, identify yourself. I want to say hi to all the newbies. By the way, before we forget it, because we all get busy, make sure to hit that subscribe button, join our channel, like this video, favorite it, thumbs up, let people know what we do here. And when this video processes, if you can't do thumbs up now, go back and do it afterwards. It really helps me. Oh my gosh, I see a lot of people here. Deepa Samal is here. Samlal, hi, I'm new to your channel. I'm a Sai Baba devotee since birth. Oh, wonderful. Om Sai Ram, Deepa, welcome to our channel. This is great. Thank you. Ladybug Jess is here. Hello, Ladybug Jess. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You like my crocodile shirt? Yeah, isn't that? Show it one more time for you. Isn't this like fashionable? And the croc is like, I don't know what it's like, velour or something. It's really plush and very stylish. And this came all the way from England. Queen Cola Bob sent it to me from a store in England, the Lacoste store in London. So I love it. I'm very excited. I'm styling. Yay. There's Amy White's here. Yay. Good to see all of you. Archangel Metatron's here. Yay, welcome. Well, this is great. T-Rose Lover's here, all the way from California. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome, welcome. There's Ruskable John. There's Perry. Thank you, Perry. I'm enjoying my new shirt. Queen Cola Bobs gave it to me as a gift. I love it. Thank you. Ruskable John says, awesome glasses. Yeah, purple glasses are kind of my new trademark now, I figure, Sally Jesse Raphael, she was a talk show host back in the 80s and 90s. She wore red glasses and became famous. And since I'm a psychic and a witch, I think purple's a good witchy color. So I'm going to wear purple glasses. That's my new thing. Thank you. Hey, there's Kim Osborne. Good to see you, Kim. Welcome. Well, Tuesday is where we gather and we open the door between the worlds and we see if any spirit messages come through. So I thought we would do that today and see what the spirit has for all of us. It's always interesting. I want to say before we get into that thank you to all of you who came out for the last few days video. Yesterday, we did astrology forecast. I told about what all the alignments are for the week. If you haven't seen that, that's in the queue right before this one. Make sure to go see it. We got a lot of major transits going on this week. Mercury retrograde is no longer retrograde as after Wednesday, or after, I think it's Wednesday, it'll be direct. So we got that looking for, and we got some major transits between the Sun and Jupiter this week. Pretty impressive stuff. Definitely go see the video from yesterday. Psychic Bob's astrology forecast. You don't want to miss it. Well, here we are Tuesday, and as I said, it's time for messages from the spirit world. For the new people here, I'm a professional psychic medium. I literally do this all day long. I do readings, I do radio shows, I write books, and I do YouTube. So I'm a very busy person. But but we gather here just so we can see what the spirit world has. I allow people to ask a question, and I try to limit it to one question. So don't put in the chat 20 questions and say, well, okay, here's my questions. If you need more than I can give you here, that's why we do private readings. And you can register for a private reading over at PsychicBob.com. And I'd love to get you on my schedule for a private reading. A private reading with me is a full hour, you and me one-on-one, and we cover everything. We do your past, your present, your future situations. I identify your spirit guides. I bring messages from them. If deceased loved ones, family, friends come through, I bring messages from them. I look at your karmic links. I look at your life themes, your mission, what you're here to do, all of that. And on top of all that, I answer all of your questions. So, an hour with me, and those of you, some of you here have had an hour with me, you know that I give a lot of information in the hour. And we can do that by telephone or by Zoom. So, yeah, we've got a lot, lot that we do in a private reading. And I would love to have you on my schedule. So you can contact me at my website, PsychicBob.com, or call my office, 703-825-3929. All those numbers and links will be below in the website, in the box after this video. So give me a call, get on my schedule. Let's make it happen. Thank you to all of you who have been calling. I am still a little backlogged in getting to answer calls, so I will get to you. If you've called me or written to me, I will get to you this week, okay? Hang with me. Well, we're going to have to, do some meditation here and open the channel and see what the spirit people have. So we're going to do our famous blink meditation. A lot of you said how much you enjoy this. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands off your keyboards now. And we're going to get comfortable here. I want you just to sit back. Just put your hands on your lap. Relax. Follow your breathing. Just close your eyes for a moment. As we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing now, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. I want you to focus on that light. And as you see it, make it just a tiny bit brighter and a little larger so you can really see that point of light inside of you. That light is your connection to your divine self, to your God, to your soul, to infinite intelligence. And we're going to count now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe with that light. All right, so do you have that light in focus? All right, so let's count down. Stay within, keep your eyes closed, watch that light. Let's count down now. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! It gives me the chills. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, Queen Amidala, you're our first lucky person. Bob, can you tell me about this Lee person? You know what I get around this Lee person is I feel like they're ready for relationship. I feel like they're really they've been doing a lot of inner work the last year, and they're really weighing like if they want to be connected to you and to other people. I think they're working on friendships as well as romance. And in terms of romance, I feel this person is ready for a relationship. So I think you need to just kind of let it be known that you have some attraction there and let it go where it will. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Ramona, 9954, 999. Thank you, Ramona. Hi, Bob. Any messages from my ancestors? Let me see who's back there. Doris, are you back there? You know, I work with my spirit guide, Doris. She always helps me. Yeah, it's for Ramona. I want to see about her ancestors. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, Ramona, your father's back here waiting. And he keeps saying, he said, I'm an impatient one. And he said, I brought my dad with me. So you've got a grandfather and a father back here on your dad's side of the family. And I hear them both saying, they said, we're getting Ramona moved down the path. They said, you've been feeling like you're holding back a little bit, a little trenched in. And your dad says, he said, we're getting her unstuck from the mud. You ever been walking in mud and your feet get stuck? Well, that's what he said it's like. And he said, we're getting her unstuck from the mud. He said July is a significant month for you, and that he and your granddad are bringing some financial blessings in. And they said July and August gets everything going for you. All right, so definitely some transition. They're talking about housing change here for you. And your dad says, he said, yeah, we're going to get her resettled. He said, there are a lot of places. He keeps saying the word Florida to you here. And he said, I like Florida. He said, it's warm. And he said, helps my arthritis. And your granddad's nodding. I don't know if your grandfather walked with a cane towards the end of his life, but he's got a cane and he's tapping it on the floor here for me. So they're both laughing because they said Florida, they want to be in Florida with you. So I think some opportunities are going to open up there as we get into July. So be open to that. Blessings to you. Call on both of them. Thank you for your donation. Gary M, 1999. Thank you, Gary. You're very generous. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for my spirit guides? Thank you and blessings. Blessings to you. You all are so kind. By the way, I want to just say before I get into this, I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. I'm going to certainly try to cover everybody. But if you donate and I miss you, it's not intentional. It's a technical issue that I'm having. But if you want to donate, I do appreciate it. But donate simply because you love Psychic Bob and you love the show, okay? Because, I can't always guarantee everything perfectly. I try, but sometimes I get a little challenged. So thank you for your donation. Gary, I'm hearing Doris back here for you. And she says to tell you that they're bringing in another spirit here for you. Hold on, somebody else is coming in. Oh, this is Archangel Uriel here. Uriel is here. And he says, this is his words. He says, it's time to get things shored up. He said, you've been waiting too long. And he said, even heaven is impatient. And he said, don't worry. He said, we're getting the money situation sorted. He keeps talking about this month. He says, by the end of June, you have a breakthrough. And so Uriel is working. And he said, your grandmother's here. And he said, Edgar Casey. All of them are back here. They're working to help you. I really think from what they're saying, it sounds like they're going to have a breakthrough by literally, like it may not be till the 30th of June, but like that's around the time period where you're going to get some lawyers come forward with a settlement offer. So I think that you're very close now and Uriel's on your case. Okay. I hear your grandmother saying, she said, I'm twisting some arms. So she's a character back here. And Doris said, she said, you tell Gary, she said, I'm helping him with the sleep cycle because she said your sleeps went up. But they're all helping you. You got your team in place. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you, Gary. Death Star, 10 euros. Thank you, Death Star. What do you think about the I Ching as a tool of divination? I find it interesting but complex. I've also tried tarot and Nordic runes. I Ching, the I Ching, I have to tell you, Death Star, is actually very accurate. Once you get used to it, it's like any divination. Once you get used to it, you get familiar and you'll start interpreting it much quicker. So it just takes a little while because I know that the hexagrams sometimes do like a reverse in certain alignments. That's where it gets confusing. But I think it's a very good way to do divination. And I would encourage you to explore it. I personally am a big fan of the Nordic runes. I find them amazingly accurate as well. I like all the divination, but if I had to choose my favorite, I'd say it's the runes. That's just me, though. I'm not saying it has to be you. But yes, I Ching will work, and it's valid. Thank you for your donation. Blessings. Jennifer Creamer, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. You guys are so generous. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages from Spirit? Thank you for everything. See you in class Saturday. Oh, blessings. Jennifer, make sure to tell people how wonderful our class is. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation and your support for the class. Hold on. Yes, Doris is back here. And Doris, the words Doris is saying, she says, steady, love, steady. She's got, Cockney. She goes, oh, steady, love, always steady. And what she's trying to say is that she said, you're getting the right balance in your psychic development. She said, you don't have to press hard. She said, remember, dear, we work through you. Remember, dear, we work through you. So Doris is coming in here to say she wants to work through you. She's also asking me to talk to you here about Eileen Garrett is back here for you as well. She was a famous Irish medium, and she also is helping you. She said she's opening that third eye so you can balance, she said, between hearing and seeing. So you've got Doris and her both working with you. And they're asking me to also tell you to not worry about your son. They said you've had some anxiety about him. And Doris said, she said, you know, these young boys, and she said, doesn't matter how old they are, they're all little boys still. And she said, be patient with them. She said, he's working out something. She said, he's a good lad. That's her word. She said, he's a good lad, but sometimes he gets a little impatient about things. And she said, be there and let him know that you're there to listen to him, and he's going to be just fine. So I don't understand that, but I'm just having to give as they give it, and hopefully you understand that. Thank you so much for your donations. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to get to them. Stardust Glitter, €5. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. What does Spirit like to talk to me about with them in my meditation? I feel I'm doing okay at the moment with connecting, but not sure, though. Yes. Yes. Fletcher's back here, Stardust, and Fletcher's asking me to tell you, he said, the spirit world's not so interested in what you say as much as that you just practice being present. And he said, tell them your daily needs. He said, spirit people love to help you with the little things. And Fletcher said, you can even tell them about little things like needing to have, you know, your oil changed in your car, or needing to find a new pair of shoes that day. And so Fletcher says, he said, the spirit people want to help you. Hold on, Doris is coming in. Hi, Doris, I can hear. Doris is asking me to tell you as well. She said, not to worry. She said, we do like to hear the little things. So just have a very casual conversation, but also practice listening, because they're definitely there. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Kim Velasco, 125 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Bob. I've been trying to let go and allow. Any messages on how to move forward with my love relationship? Thank you. Yes, Doris is asking me to tell you. She's back here still. And she said, tell Kim that you just got to release. She said, you just got to release. She said, you know that love grows without being forced. That's her words. And she said, when I was a young girl, she said, I had so many struggles in love. She said, because I tried to force it where other people tried to force. She said, dear, that's not going to get anybody anywhere. She said, remember, take everything slow. And she says, this way, everything works out. She said to tell you that in terms of your relationship, she said, you're at a turning point. She said, July is a significant month around this. So Doris is going to help you. Just let go. Let the spirit, call on the spirit, but call on Doris particularly. Blessings to you. Thank you. Isabel Plata, $10 donation. Thank you, dear. Hi, Bob. Is this new guy going to get serious with me, or any messages about him? Thank you. Hold on, Isabel. Let me see. Yes, Doris. Okay. Isabel, Doris says that he's very shy and he doesn't have a lot of experience in relationships. And she said that in this relationship, she says, if you want it to move forward, you've got to step up and be the aggressor. So you tell him how it is, put him in line, tell him what it's going to be, and he'll go with it. She's literally saying that. She said, tell Isabel that she has to take charge of it, and he'll go with the program. So he likes you. He just doesn't know how to move forward. So you're going to help him with that. He doesn't have a lot of love experience, is what they're saying. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Simba, €5 donation. Thank you, Simba. Hi, Bob. Do you have any insights of where I can make new important connections? Simba, this is going to sound strange, and I don't know if you're even near this, but I've got a voice back here saying Berlin is where it happens. There's a man who's one of your spirit guides, and he gives me the name of Ralph. He says, I'm Ralph, and he says, I come from Berlin, and he says, in Berlin is where he'll make the connection. So I want you to research business partnerships and creative endeavors or people that originate out of Berlin. And it may be that you have to travel to Berlin as well, but he just said Berlin. His name is Ralph, R-A-L-P-H, Ralph. He's one of your spirit people. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. Oh my gosh, more donations. You guys are so kind. Thank you for all your support. Aaron Patricia, $5. Love offering from the flock of me. Thank you, Aaron. Hold on. I hear you. Fletcher's wound up back here. Aaron, Fletcher said, he said, now you remember to tell Aaron to keep talking to me. He said, I tell her I'm working on things. And Fletcher said, he said, Doris and I are both, he said, punching the breakthrough ticket. So it does look like there's going to be some word here this week about some job offers for you. So hang in there. You're almost at the turning point. But they're saying to tell you things are moving forward and they're working on it. So definitely keep talking. Talk to Fletcher. Talk to everybody back here. They all need your help, okay? You need to help them. They help you. See, it's a partnership with spirit. We can't just sit back and say, I guess spirit did. We have to actively involve them. So this is for everybody also. I want you all to involve spirit. By the way, I should also say, if you're listening to messages and I don't get your message, please don't be angry at me. There's only one of me and there are hundreds of you. But I also want to say, listen to other people's messages because spirit can work through them to bring you help. Really. Thank you so much. Blessings. Ramona, 9954. Thank you, 999. I had a dream with my deceased ex-boyfriend. Why was he with me the other night? Yes, Doris is back here, and she says to tell you, she said, he's coming to guide you into letting go of the past. He said that he was one of the few people in your life who you really helped. He said you helped him so much, and he's one of the few people that really took advantage of your knowledge. And he says he's coming in to repay the favor. And he says at this point of transition, he wants you not to feel alone. Doris said that he comes as a guide. Yes, even generally our relatives and loved ones and boyfriends generally are not guides. But in this case, he's going to serve as a guide to you. That's what Doris said. So he's in the light and he learned from the wisdom you brought to him. And now he's bringing wisdom to you. Isn't that wonderful? Blessings to you, Ramona. I hope that helps. Just talk to him. Pink Diamond, $14.99 Australian. Thank you, Pink Diamond. My dad has had blurred vision in the lower half of his left eye. It didn't last long, but it happened twice. Could you ask Mr. Casey and Doris what the cause is? Concerned about the hospital may move him. Hold on just a second. Doris, are you there? Yes, Doris was a nurse. I don't know if you know that, Pink Diamond. Before she was a psychic, she was a nurse. Let me ask her. She's great. And Mr. Casey there? Yeah, bring both of you can come in. Hold on, they're both here. Yeah, what do you see around her dad's eye? Uh-huh. Interesting. There are two issues going on around the eye. Mr. Casey's asking me to tell you, he said that he needs to have his retina looked at, that there's some strain in the retina, and there may even be a slight tear going on. And Doris says also that he has a nervous twitch in the eye that's affecting the stability of the eye. So he's probably going to need an anti-anxiety medicine, and he needs to see an optometrist to look at the retina for a detachment or a tear. If it is a detachment, tell him don't panic. They can easily fix these nowadays. But that's what they're telling me. Edgar Casey talking about the retina issue, and Doris said he has anxiety that's causing nervous twitches, and they may be able to give him medicine to stop the twitching. Okay, but he's not going to go blind. That's what I heard Mr. Casey said. He will not go blind. He's not having a stroke, though they're going to check him for a stroke if they haven't already, but he's not having a stroke. And Doris said yes, and she said that blood pressure needs to be coming down. So he does have a high blood pressure as well. So those three areas are what they're asking me to bring over to you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Let me know. Oh my gosh, Kenna Osborne, there you are. $9.99. Thank you, darling. Just want to say thank you for the message during last Saturday's seance. I'm so glad you got it. Thank you. Well, Doris is back here still, and she's asking me to tell you. She said, tell Kenna I'm so happy I could get through, and Rose could. She said, all of heaven is with you. And so you're not being forgotten in the spirit world. So I hear Rose back here also. And Rose said, she said, oh, yes. She said, I'm working to move things along. They're both asking me to tell you, Ken, about your psychic ability. So you're definitely opening psychically. And I think you're being called to some type of service. That's what it seems like they're indicating here. So just putting it out there, no pressure, but you definitely got spirit help in opening psychically. And Doris said healing emotionally as well. So they're all helping you, okay? Call on Rose, call on Doris, call on Fletcher. Please take Fletcher off my hands. I'd love a break from him. I'm just playing, Fletch. Thank you for your donation, Kenneth. You got a great spirit team. Work with them. Thank you so much. Velasco, 125 Philippine pesos. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. Hi, Bob. Can you tell me how my person of interest is feeling right now in regards to our relationship and to me? Thank you again. Didn't I just answer that? Well, basically what I keep getting is that, energetically around them, they want to be in relationship, but they're a little shy. They're a little slow right now. I feel like this person, I should tell you, I also feel like there's some voice from the past that's haunting them. Now, that's not going to stop them from moving forward with you, but I do hear like they're replaying a tape, and I want you to tell them, stop playing the tape, let the past go. Because I feel like they're fearful of somebody from there. It's like an old relationship where there was a lot of trauma, and they're worrying about that's going to repeat. And you just tell them, stop playing that tape. Okay, they're going to go forward. You got to help them a little bit, though. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Lorraine Joy, $5 donation. Thank you so much. Hi, Psychic Bob. Can you tell which of my guides or deceased loved ones is waking me every night at 3:18 and 3:33? Blessings to you, Bob. Hold on. Yeah, it's there's a grandmother on your father's side that's doing that. I hear her voice. She said, it's me. She said, I'm back here. She said, it's a grandmother. So this is the grandmother on your father's side that's coming through. And she said she comes at those times because she said these are good luck numbers. And so she wants you to know that you're not alone and that she's with you. And she said things are going to improve in the finances. And she says, I'm getting the family unified and back on track. So she says, don't hold on to the fear. She said, everything's turning and I'm helping you. So that's who it is. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Loving Jesus, $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you for your donations. Psychic Bob, can I get a message from my mother-in-law, Doreen Dolores? Blessed be. Loving Jesus, let me see if I can get her through. Doris, can you get Doreen back there? Yeah, it's for Loving Jesus. Okay, I think she's coming through. Hold on. I hear a voice. It's a little faint for me, so give me just a second. Okay, I hear her saying, she says something about we're all over here, and she said, I'm sorry for the struggle you've been going through. She wants you to know that she's coming in as a healer, and she's talking about healing in the home and healing in family relationships. And she said, my son was a bit of a challenge, and she said he can be at times. She said, but he does love you. And she said, I'm bringing back balance and peace to the house. So she wants you to know that you're not alone and that she's coming in to help you with that, okay? So yes, that's from her, okay? She says, as we get into the end of July, she says people come around. So it looks like things are going to balance out. And like people start to communicate, there's a sense of emotional healing. And so that's what her work is going to be. She's bringing healing to the family and, like reunification. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oops, hold on, guys. I just lost a shoot. Hold on just a second. I'm having some tech issues here. Bear with me. Conscious Vibrations. Janine. Hi, Janine. $5 donation. Thank you. Thank you to Doris and Fletcher for helping get clear on the way as I use my gifts. Fletcher is over here blowing kisses and bowing. Janine, keep an eye on Fletcher because he's a real flirt. He likes to chase a skirt, so he'll be flirting with you. I'm so thankful. Listen, I hear a voice back here. Yeah, I've got Bashar back here. I hear him talking. He's got this roarous laughter going. And he says, we're so happy that Janine can find joy in the journey now. That's from him. He said, keep having joy. He said, that's what we were calling you to, was joy in the journey. He said, yes, what you're doing is serious. But he said, have fun with it every day. And he said, your vibration will increase. So that's from Bashar. He asked me to bring that over to you. I hear Doris back here as well, Janine. And Doris is also laughing. She said, if I didn't laugh along the way, she said, I'd have never made it as far as I did. She said, oh, she said, some days I got the messages backwards and confused. And she said, even in my big public shows in London, she said, sometimes I messed it up. She said, but she said, you just laugh. She said, spirit sets it right. So she said, as long as you're laughing, she said, spirit will be able to come through. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thanks for your support. I'm excited about your work too. All right. Oops, hold on just a second. Nacho Libre, there you are. Hello, Nacho Libre. Good to see you. Hello, any messages from the spirit? Thank you, Bob. Nacho Libre, I got to tell you, I keep hearing a voice back here around you. And there's a guy, and he says, my name is Jim. And he says, you can call me Tall Jim. And he's dressed like a lumberjack. Do you remember back in the 1800s, the big lumberjack guys with the plaid shirts? Well, he said that he's coming in to take the weight off of you. He said, you're carrying a lot of burdens. Tall Jim says, he said, tell him to call on me. I'll lift the burdens. So Nacho Libre, things are going to get lighter for you, a lot less stress. And Tall Jim's coming in to work with you, okay? He's talking to me about you've been holding on to some emotional pain. He says, I'm lifting the emotional pain. So Tall Jim's one of your spirit guides coming in to work with you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Death Star, €5. Thank you, Death Star. Bob, any new friendships coming this year? Yeah, you're actually at a very good point. You've got orange and blue light around you, Death Star. Orange means you're drawing to yourself opportunities for success and for support. And the blue light means opening of communications. I feel like July, end of July, going into August is where there's a lot more social activity. And I think that from August to the end of the year, you're really in a much stronger social position. Okay, so yeah, that's the time frame. You're definitely growing. Blessings to you. Robin Boston, $10 donation. Thank you, Robin. Is there a reason I'm waking up at 4:16 almost every morning? What's that, Doris? Interesting. Doris says that at night you've been going out of your body, and she said you actually went over to visit your dad and to visit Rick, and said they're escorting you back, but you're coming back rapidly and it's jarring you out of your sleep. Yes, Doris said, she said what she wants to do, she's going to help your son and your dad learn how to work you, bring you over and bring you back without disruption. But you actually are going to the spirit world. Now, you're not remembering it all because they're not letting you take everything back. But you may start to have deja vus during the day where you're like, oh my God, I'm having a flashback about something. And that's because it's a memory that's coming to the surface. But you're actually going and you're actually talking to your dad and to your son in the spirit world. And they're coming over to you. Sometimes you just go out of your body and you can't get all the way, but they're there in the room with you. So you're definitely building a connection. Hold on, Doris is saying something. What's it? Is Rick back there? Hold on, I think your son's here. And he said, yes. He said, Mom, he said, sometimes I come to visit at that time. And he said, sometimes you come to visit me. He said, we're connecting. He said, when you wake up, just know that you've been talking to me. And he said, if you're not sure, he said, call on me and I'll give you a sign. So yes, that's what's going on. That's why that's happening. Yeah, your son's asking me to, he said, we're all fine. He says, tell her not to worry. He said, we over here are learning that you don't have to die to come to the spirit world. He said, we're trying to bring you closer to our world so we can have a connection. So that's what's going on. Oh, isn't that exciting? You got to let me know what happens, Rob. Thank you. Rick says to tell you he loves you. And he said, Mom, I'm still learning all this myself. That's his word. I'm still learning it all myself. He said, but they're letting me and grandfather try, his grandfather. So yes. All right. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Carolina R. Hello, Carolina R. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you and blessings. Hold on, Carolina. I got to drink some tea here. By the way, I'm not being endorsed by any product brands that I'm using. I'm drinking Arizona iced tea, by the way, but I'm not being endorsed by them. I tried. It's really good. Carolina R., I've got a voice back here. There's a lady back here talking to me. I think this is actually a relative of yours because I hear somebody say auntie is here. I believe this is an aunt or an aunt. I say aunt. Some people say aunt in America. But then you've got an aunt back here in spirit. And I believe this might even be a great aunt because I feel like this goes back a little ways. Like it would be grandmother's sister on the mother's side. And I have this woman back here, and I just hear her saying, she said, I'm dancing a jig. She says, because Caroline is going to celebrate soon. So it looks like you're coming into a time of blessing. And she's talking about you're going to be free of some of the financial things that have been binding you. And she said, tell her she can relax. It's all going to be okay. And she said, Auntie is here with you. Okay. So she says to tell you, she said, by the end of July. So you got about a month yet. She said, by the end of July, she said, things sort out in the money area. And she said, you're free. So I just have to bring it that way. I hope that helps you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Stardust Glitter, €5. Thank you so much. For Glow, can she please get a reading? Let me see. Doris, do you have anything for her friend Glow? Okay. Yes. Doris is asking me to relay to Glow. Tell Glow that she said that the spirit world is doing emotional healing work. And they're very pleased with her because they said for the last 6 months, she's really made the effort to let go of the past. And they're saying to tell Glow she's doing so well. And they're saying that the next 6 months from now till December, Doris says to tell Flo that she said it's going to be a lot easier for you. She said not so many people in your way. And she's talking about some money coming to her as well. And she says September is a financial blessed time for Flo. Or for Glow, excuse me. So yes, a lot of changes coming, a lot of blessings. And that's what they're asking me to tell you. Give her that time frame. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are amazing. What wonderful questions you ask. Amy White, there you are. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Hold on a second. Any messages from me? Hold on, Amy. Doris is back here saying something. I hear you. Doris is asking me to tell you, Amy, she said it's time for you to, she said, slow down your mind and listen to spirit. She said you get messages, but sometimes you miss them because she said you're always jumping a step ahead. She's not saying that to be critical. She's saying that to help you so you can really tune into spirit. Doris is also saying something about a house move or a change in housing. I don't know if you're looking to move, but I'm getting some issues around real estate or property. I want to put this more towards like September, October, like the autumn months here. But there may be a property that's coming into your life, like a house that you're offered to buy or some type of blessing that gives you a property. So watch for the autumn time. Doris said, she says, the spirit people are moving her forward in financial ways as well as emotional and psychic ways. So that next few months, a lot of transition, okay? Keep close to Doris. She's going to help. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, another donation. Lorene Joy, $10. Psychic Bob. Thank you, Lorene. Psychic Bob, my older son, B name, who has been sick for 5 years, has a secondary issue. We're trying to track this down. The spirit have a direction on this. Blessings, Bob. Yeah, you know what Doris is saying, and I'm seeing it too, as I'm getting a whole panorama here. There are a few areas I want you guys to focus on. There's a brain chemical imbalance that is creating almost like an epileptic sort of situation. I'm not saying it's full on epilepsy, but the medicine that cures epilepsy will balance out his brain current, his energy. I also am picking up, it feels like a body's autoimmune response, as if his body gets triggered. You know when you have like an allergy reaction? Well, I'm picking that up around him. It's like his body is fighting against itself, and that's making everything out of whack. So ask them to look for like autoimmune responses. Like, what do they call? I can't remember the name of that disease, but What's that? Lupus. Doris just said lupus. Now, I don't think he has lupus, but they're saying this mimics lupus and it's like autoimmune. So have them look into that area. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious. There's Christian Drew at 1313. Good to see you. Any messages for me from Spirit? Hold on, Christian Drew. Let's see who's back here. Oh, I can hear. I'm hearing Indian drums playing. Dunk, dunk, like tom-toms. But these are big drums, and I hear a whole bunch of them. Chief White Eagle's back here for you, Christian Druid. He's one of your spirit guides. He's asking me to tell you, he said, I'm putting up defenses around her. He said, there are people trying to intrude into your life, and he said, they're not respecting your boundaries. So Chief White Eagle says, he said, I will help secure her home and her person. And he said, we're playing drums to raise power. So they're kind of like putting a force field around you and around your property. So you are going to be safe. But Chief White Eagle says, he says, do not hesitate to use earthly means as well. He said, but we're raising power for protection. And he said, you're going to be fine. He said, this isn't so much danger as it is annoyance. So they're guiding you. They're protecting you. Call on Chief White Eagle. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I hope that makes sense. I just deliver it as they deliver. You know, as a lot of people don't understand is that we don't always understand, the messages. So I only deliver them, Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Kim Osborne. Hello, Kim Osborne. Any messages, Lord, I see, and blessings and thank you. Kim, I have to tell you right now as I'm stepping into your frequency here, Doris is asking me to talk to you about some healing. And Doris, she said, yes. She said, let Kim know that I also worked in hospitals. She said, I was a nurse. She said, psychiatric nurse, but she said, I did a little bit of everything, to tell you the truth. And Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that she's working on strengthening your body. She said, your immune system's been worn down. And she said, you're having some toxic exposure to mold as well. I'd like you to have somebody come into your home and do a mold check. They're asking me that your body is slow to heal because of exposure to toxic mold. So Doris is asking me to bring that over to you. Doris says to tell you it's not your time to go. She says, tell Kim, put that out of her mind that it's time to leave the earth. And she says, it's for Kim, it's a long life yet. Says you have a lot of work to do. And she said, especially to help your family. And she said, but we're strengthening the body. And she says that by the autumn time, she said things are much better. So by September, Doris said you're in a much stronger place. So it's going to take a few months yet to heal. But she said, spirit people's helping you and focus on those areas. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Hi, loving Jesus. Good to see you. Thank you for your confirmation. Blessings. I'm so glad I could be of service to you. Oh my gosh. There's Queen Colabobs. Oops, hold on. You just went by. Queen Colabobs. Bobby Ray, any messages for me about getting a passport renewed? Will they delay it? You're the best. I have to be honest, Nicola. I do see a little bit of delay. I don't see it being blocked. I just see a delay because of the volume of people. I just feel like everybody wants to get out of Britain right now. And so people are rushing it. So there is going to be a little delay, but I feel like you'll get it all sorted. So don't panic over it. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Yes. Nigella from me. Hello, Nigella. Bob, I keep having a strong feeling of a large sum of money coming my way. It actually haunts my daily thoughts. What is it about? Nigella, I have to be honest with you. I think that that's a past life memory coming through. I'm not trying to be discouraging. I just don't see it actually manifesting in this life. I think you'll have success, but I don't think it's going to be through like a lottery or a major inheritance at this time. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to eat my words on that, but I just don't see it. I feel like what's happening is that you're at a point in your life where because you're very psychic, you're opening right now and you're picking up some past life memories. And you're at a place in your life age-wise where you were in a former life where you did have a lot of money. I think in your previous life it was an inheritance, actually, not a lottery. But that's where it's coming from. It's past life carryover. I hope that helps. Sorry, I wish I could help you better on that, but I got to tell you as they told me. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Stardust Glitter, €5. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chief. Any messages from Chief White Eagle? Thank you. Yes, you know, Chief White Eagle is a powerful guide. He guides so many souls around the earth. Chief White Eagle, are you back there? Can you help? Yeah, it's for Stardust. Melanie, yes. Hold on, Stardust. Okay, I hear him. Thank you. He's coming in. Doris, adjust the frequency. He's saying to tell you, he said to remember, he said, I'm always there listening. And he said, just keep talking to me. And he's asking me to tell you that they're working on opening your channel here, that you're going to do some trance work. And he says, in my day, he said, I channeled through mediums. He said, I can come through her when she's ready for that. And he said, you're making great progress spiritually. And he says, in the next month, he said, you'll start to get stronger physical evidence. And he's asking me to talk to you a little bit about physical phenomena, Melanie. So I think you have some ability to kind of trance channel, but also even get like independent voice phenomena. So Chief White Eagle is going to be working with you to strengthen your ectoplasm and your power to be able to create transition between channeling and physical materialization, physical voice, all of that. But definitely he's here. He asked me to confirm those abilities, and then he's working with you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Unconditional love, infinite intelligence. Hi, Bob. As Doris mentioned, there is a second interview tomorrow for me. Yay! Doris, thank you. Thank you for unconditional love. They want to say thank you. You helped them. How do you see it going? Thank you and blessings to you. Oh, yes, you brought it through. Doris is going to answer this one. Hold on. I would agree. Doris just told me today, she said that they really have their eye on you. She said, remember to let us help you. So before you get on that call or go into that interview, I want you to literally call on Doris because she said, remember to let us help you. So you want to go in saying, all right, Spirit, you channel through me. You have my permission. And what you're going to do is you're going to find that you go through that interview and you're like, man, I just flowed through that so smoothly. It's because Spirit is making it easier for you, okay? So definitely you're going to do well with it, and Doris is going to be by your side. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's see what's going on here. Sarah, there you are. Sarah Maja. Oops, hold on. There you are. Sarah Magia. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Hello, any messages from Spirit? Hold on just a second. Yes. Sarah, I've got a spirit guide coming in back here. This is one of your guides. This is a new guide. She gives the name of Angelica. And she says, my name is Angelica. And she said that she's a guide to you. She said that she's coming in to help you. She said to be in harmony with your higher self. And she said sometimes you get detached from it and you forget that you have more power than you do. All right, so I want you to call on Angelica. She's your spirit guide. She's going to help you to open that psychic connection. And she's going to help with the material things in your life as well. So you've got a good friend in her. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Ryan Erard. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you again. Hey, Bob. I've been thinking a lot about spirit trumpets and physical mediumship. Do you feel like I have physical mediumship abilities? I do, actually. I think, Ryan, if you actually look back over your life, you're going to notice that there is a pattern of phenomena that goes on around you. I particularly want to talk around the ages 11, 12, and 13. These 3 years show up significant in your life as kind of an opening of that energy. And I want you to think back, because you may have had some paranormal phenomena go on during that time. You may have had, like, for example, your bedroom mirror just shatter out of the blue. And of course, your mom said, "What'd you do? Broke that mirror." And you're like, "I didn't do anything." Physical phenomena, I think, has been around you all your life. And I do think if you want to undertake it, you really want to get very serious about it, because you've got to be very careful. I could do a whole hour on that. You might want to come to my psychic development class. We're going to do physical mediumship. Probably, I may do that next week, because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. Next week or the week after, I'll let you know. But there's a lot to know about that, and it will take me a whole hour to go into that. But yes, I do feel you have physical mediumship abilities. I think working with Spirit Trumper would be very good for you. I hope that helps. But you got to do it properly so you don't injure yourself. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys. So many wonderful questions here. Okay. Okay. Oops, hold on a second. There's David Jan, all the way from Israel. Hello, David Jan. Good to see you. Bob, when will I come into a crossroads in the near future? Can Spirit give me some clarity? Thank you and many blessings. It's literally in 2022 that there's the crossroads. And I think that next year, early next year, like January, February, you're going to be at that crossroads where you decide whether to stay or to go, particularly in relation to the military. Now, I have to be honest with you, David Jan. I see you being called to the work of the Spirit, but you don't have to rush it. But I do see you, if you're asking about that crossroads, I feel like 2022 is where you cross over from military life back into civilian life and pursue spiritual work. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Tanya B. Hello, Tanya B. Hey, Bob, are there any spirits in my home trying to communicate with me? Tanya, I'm picking up somebody back here. This is actually a relative that's around you. This is the great-grandmother on your father's side of the family. So it would be your father's grandmother on his father's side. So it's a great-grandmother back here, and she's around looking after you. She's kind of a protector over the household, so she's there around you. I'm also getting that you have some earthbound spirits that drift through as well. And I think, Tanya, you have a natural gift of working with earthbound souls. So I want you to know that. Doris is saying you can call on her. She'll help you. And I also got my other guy, Alfred, back here, who says he wants to help you. So call on them. Call on your great-grandmother. So Doris, Alfred, and the other guides that are with you. So you definitely got help from Spirit. So yes, those are who are around you and who are in your house. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, I just looked at what time it is. I swear I don't know where the day goes. But I am so glad you guys are here. Listen, I need your support. Please go back after this video processes. Like this video, thumbs up, share it with your friends, hit subscribe. And also, check out my store below. You might want to get a t-shirt. Now that we're in summer, it's time to splash into summer. I'll be wearing some of my t-shirts in the coming weeks here, so you can see those as well. But real quick shout, I want to say another big thank you to Queen Colabobs for being our moderator today, and for attiring Psychic Bob in his new fashionable Lacoste shirt with my big plush croc. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are the best. Listen, guys, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. No, wait, tomorrow's Tuesday. Wait, what's today? Tuesday? Yesterday was Monday. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. All my days are off. I was away last week, so my schedule's off. Tomorrow's Wednesday. You know what that means? Wiccan Wednesday. That's right. We're going to talk about the solstice tomorrow. I didn't get to last week because I was so busy. But we're going to talk about solstice. And even though it was, on Monday, we can still celebrate it because we're in the season of the solstice. So if you want to learn about solstice power and solstice magic, be here tomorrow and we'll make it happen. Well, guys, I love you. I am sending all my blessings to you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Make sure, again, like this video, favorite, share with your friends, hit thumbs up. You guys rock. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday to discuss the solstice. And if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I did all the astrology for the week, the forecast of the transits. It's in the queue right before this one. Don't miss it. Love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.